Hey guys, I am Sky Cheyenne and welcome back again to Rebuild Reality. So I have been off for a little bit. I've been snorkeling a whole lot down in the Philippines and I am back now. And I'll tell you what, just in the nick of time, because right after I left, literally a huge volcano blew right where I was staying. So perfect timing. And I hope that this video is going to be perfect timing for you guys too. We're going to be talking about SPs, the ever popular subject of your special person. And someone actually recently pointed out, and I have to totally agree, why are we calling them the SP? Why do they get to be the special person? You know, that's like a mind thing where we're like putting it all on them. Like they're the ones that are wonderful. They're the ones that are great. They're the ones that have all the things that we want. And this is how people kind of view that. They're in that state of mind where they're like, I am nothing. I don't have enough. I'm trying to tell myself that I do. I'm trying to listen to all these affirmations. I'm trying to do all this scripting. I'm doing all this repetition. I'm like listening to subliminals at night, or whatever it is, to try to make this happen, because I'm going to tell something. I need to do this thing in order to affect something, to convince it to give me what I want. First of all, that's not going to ever work because there's nothing outside of you. There's no one out there. There's nothing out there to convince, to trigger, that has the key to what you want, that can say, oh, wow, you did it right. You finally did it enough. You finally did it long enough. Here you go. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. So all those things are doing are trying to get you into the place where you finally open the door and let it in. What's already right there. But the reason that that door stays closed is because people's opinion of themselves or their SP has not changed, which is why they're still the special person, and most of the time you yourself are not, because almost everyone that comes to me about an SP situation has an opinion of themselves where they feel like they're down in the dirt, and they're trying to convince themselves otherwise, because they think that if somehow they can convince, and it's a bit vague here for most people, themselves or something else out there, that yes, I am amazing, I am deserving, I should have this thing, I am the best option for them, they're better off with me. Well, who are you talking to? There's nobody there. It's just you. And the only thing that changes what's going on out there that isn't there, that changes that reflection, is when you change your opinion. And most people have not really changed their opinion about themselves or the person that they were with. They're still going on and seeing them the same way. They're still repeating all those things that happened between them. They're still viewing it as, oh my God, how am I ever going to fix this? I'm ever going to forgive them, or how are they ever going to forgive me? How are we ever going to get past it all? When there is no past to even deal with. But if you haven't changed your opinion about yourself so that it is obviously much better, if you haven't changed your opinion of the person you want to be with, or even of your relationship together, if everything out there is a reflection, then it's not going to change. Your opinion, either of yourself or the other person, needs to change. And it'd be great, of course, if it was both. But hey, I think if I had to choose one, then I would choose your opinion about yourself, because that's going to affect everything in your life across the board if your opinion of yourself changes. So that's what's keeping it out. That, and because people say it's hard. People say it's difficult. How is that ever going to change? How is that ever going to get fixed? The only one that's saying that is your mind. This stuff is easy. This stuff is easy. The only one that says it's hard is your mind. And when you go, oh my God, is it? You know, we just tend to believe it, hook, line, and sinker, instead of going, that? No, it's not. This is easy. In fact, it's already been taken care of. In fact, that's my favorite way, because most people are on the side. If you're gonna do, first of all, if you're gonna do affirmations, scripting, subliminals, all this stuff, then instead of doing it on the side of trying to convince yourself, I am a goddess, I am amazing, I am rich, they're crazy about me, blah, 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 blah. Do it so that's on the side of still asking, of still trying to create it, of still trying to convince yourself. Whereas we want to be on the side of, whew, isn't that great that it's all done? It's all taken care of. It's all done. Wow, that was easy. That was freaking easy. What was I ever worried about? Oh my God, I can't believe that I got myself so worked up over this, when all this time, reality, the truth of it, was that it was so easy. And because I didn't think it was easy, and because I still had a bad opinion of myself or them, and I was still, that was it. Oh my God. All I had to do was just change my opinion. Well, of course I know that the new version of them is going to be perfect for me. That's why I'm doing this. Because I'm not asking for that old version. No thanks. That didn't work. Nope. Putting that in the bin. Putting that in the trash. Now, the new version. With the new version of me. And I am freaking amazing. And yeah, it's all done. That was easy. That's the side that we're staying on. That's the side that we want to be on. So look. Take a look. What are you telling yourself? What are you saying all the time? Maybe some of the times you're going, oh, they're perfect. They love me. They can't live without me. I'm the love of their life. They want to marry me. But the rest of the day, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm so angry at them for this. Or, oh my God, they're so amazing. And they're never going to want me. They're seeing somebody else now. And they're so much, better looking than me. What are you telling yourself? Because whatever you're telling yourself, you need to start paying attention to. And that opinion, if it's a negative opinion that you keep winding up all the time, well, that's just where you're going to go. I mean, I have had clients that no matter what I said, they wouldn't stop with their story about, yeah, but there was somebody else now, and the other person's absolutely amazing, and I see all these pictures of them, and they're just utterly happy, and I could never give them that level of happiness, and I just suck, and they're just so much better than me. My SP is so much better than me. The new person that they're with is so much better than me. They're absolutely perfect. It's like, I'm like, stop. What are you doing? This is what is creating that. You're confirming it. You're writing the script. You're literally, this is what is happening. You're writing the script. That opinion of yourself, that opinion of your SP, that opinion of the third party is what's creating that reality. And I'm like, well, you can tell people. It's like the horse. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And it's the same way with people. You can tell people, but at the end of the day, you're the one that only you can do it. And next, we are going to get ourselves a little piece of paper. and we're going to write some things down on it, because 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, maybe an hour after you watch this video, you'll forget it all. You'll go right back to the programming of whatever your particular current programming is, which is why we're changing that programming by just changing our opinion of ourselves, changing our opinion of the person that we want to be with if you have a past history with them. So that's why we want our handy little list that we can have wherever we go, that when we get into those moments of we write down those things where, oh yeah, number 1, none of this is real. Oh, whew, wow, I forgot. That's right, none of this is real. I'm not seeing reality at all. Number 2, you make up everything. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I am the one that is making up all of this. Whatever it is that you want to write down, whether it is that, oh yeah, one of my favorites is just me. And I am the one and only cause of my reality. So just having that little handy list to just kind of pull you out of the well if you start to fall down the well, you start to roll down that hill of negativity. So let's do a quick little recap here. 1, has your opinion changed? Check to see if your opinion has changed of yourself to being way better, of your ex to being way better. And if you need it, if you decide to, you can also revise, of course, your past. And I only do that because, as we know, the past doesn't exist. Your past story. So are you changing your opinion of these things? That's number 1. Have you changed your opinion? 2, are you noticing your thoughts? Are you checking in all the time? Oh yeah, where am I at? Where am I at? What have I been thinking? Because if you've been thinking like, oh, it's okay, everything's fine, and then the rest of the day you're like, on the negative, well, you're gonna get where you're at most of the time. Whatever is your dominant opinion of yourself, of your ex or the person you want to be with, what is your dominant opinions? So those 2 things. And then the fact that this isn't hard. This is easy. And any opinion, any thought to the contrary is a lie, is not true, comes from a mind that exists in the state of separation. So it's always going to say that stuff. It's always going to say that it's not here, or where is it? You better get going, blah, blah, blah. I don't see it. Well, it doesn't see it, but it exists in the state of separation. So we know that, just to expect that. And then we got our little piece of paper that we're going to remind ourselves of different things, just to kind of help pull us out, our little emergency sheet of paper. Maybe it's small, whatever it is, that you can have with you all the time, that when you start to feel not so good, you're going to pull that out and be like, oh my God, that's right. I'm making all this up. There's nobody here but me. I'm the one in control of it all, with my opinion on things. And none of this is hard. This is easy. Whew, that's right. I almost forgot there for a minute. And that is going to change everything. That is going to change absolutely everything. Easy. So, I hope that this video helps you guys out. I hope that you guys take this stuff to heart, that it's not difficult. We don't have to run all over and search for all these different things. We don't have to be the whipping boy for our mind. We don't have to continue to live in the same reality. And as always, it's when we change, right? And it's our opinion that just needs to change. And every single one of us can do that. So thanks, you guys, for being here with me. I know I had a bit of a break there. It wasn't on purpose. It was just kind of one of these things. So there you go. But thanks, you guys, for being here. As always, I love seeing you guys here. Let me know what you think, what your experiences are in your current situation. If you're having any issues, if you got any questions about this, let me know in the comments below so I can get to them. There is another video that I'm going to have coming up that someone asked about doing multiple things, so that is going to be coming up, so stay tuned for that too. And I look forward to seeing you guys here next time with me on Rebuild Reality.